The job description of a purchasing officer involves overseeing the procurement of goods and services required by an organization. Purchasing officers, often known as procurement officers, play a crucial role in ensuring that businesses acquire the right products and materials at the best prices, in the right quantity, and within the required time frame. Their responsibilities span across sourcing, negotiating, and maintaining relationships with suppliers, ensuring that purchasing activities align with the organization's budget and quality standards. Their work directly impacts an organization's operational efficiency, cost-effectiveness, and product availability. In many organizations, purchasing officers are part of the supply chain or procurement team. They liaise closely with various departments to understand their needs and ensure that materials and services are obtained according to specifications. By managing supplier contracts, overseeing inventory levels, and ensuring compliance with internal procurement policies, purchasing officers contribute to both the day-to-day functioning and long-term strategic success of an organization. The role of a purchasing officer is both strategic and operational. On one hand, they are involved in the planning and negotiation stages of purchasing to secure the best terms for their company. On the other hand, they are responsible for executing procurement tasks, ensuring that products are delivered on time and at competitive prices. Purchasing officers must also stay up to date with market trends, regulations, and changes in supply chain dynamics to make informed decisions that benefit the organization. Key responsibilities of a purchasing officer. The primary responsibility of a purchasing officer is to source and procure the materials, products, or services that the company needs. This involves researching and identifying potential suppliers, evaluating their products, and negotiating contracts to ensure favorable terms, including pricing, delivery schedules, and quality standards. Purchasing officers need to build a network of reliable suppliers that can provide the necessary goods at competitive rates. In addition to sourcing and negotiating, purchasing officers are responsible for managing inventory levels. This means ensuring that the organization maintains a sufficient stock of materials without overstocking, which could tie up capital unnecessarily. Purchasing officers work with inventory managers to monitor stock levels and place orders when materials are running low. This requires close attention to detail, as they must anticipate demand and avoid stockouts or excess inventory. Another key aspect of a purchasing officer's role is the management of purchase orders. Purchasing officers are responsible for creating and issuing purchase orders, ensuring that all required information, such as item description, quantity, delivery date, and price, is clearly outlined. They must also monitor the status of orders and ensure that deliveries are made on time. Delays in procurement can lead to operational disruptions, so timely delivery and order tracking are essential. The role also includes managing supplier relationships. Purchasing officers are responsible for maintaining strong, professional relationships with suppliers, ensuring that the organization's needs are met in a timely and cost-effective manner. This involves regular communication, addressing any issues related to quality, delivery, or performance, and working collaboratively to resolve problems. In some cases, purchasing officers may be involved in negotiating long-term contracts with suppliers, which can provide cost savings and stability in procurement. Purchasing officers are also responsible for ensuring compliance with company policies and industry regulations. This includes adhering to internal procurement guidelines, following ethical procurement practices, and ensuring that suppliers comply with relevant laws and standards. For example, they must ensure that the materials or services procured meet the required quality standards and that all necessary documentation, such as certificates of origin or quality assurance documents, is obtained. Skills and qualities required for a purchasing officer. To perform the responsibilities of a purchasing officer effectively, certain skills and qualities are necessary. First and foremost, strong negotiation skills are essential. Purchasing officers must be able to negotiate favorable terms with suppliers, ensuring that their organization receives the best possible prices while maintaining quality standards. Good negotiation skills can result in significant cost savings for the company. Analytical skills are also crucial for a purchasing officer. They must be able to analyze market trends, pricing data, and supplier performance to make informed purchasing decisions. Additionally, purchasing officers need to evaluate supplier proposals, contracts, and quality certifications to ensure that they are making the right choices for the company. Being able to assess risks and opportunities in the supply chain is also vital for managing costs and maintaining efficiency. Attention to detail is another important skill for purchasing officers. They must ensure that purchase orders are accurate, deliveries meet specifications, and invoices match the agreed-upon prices. Small discrepancies can lead to larger issues in inventory management and supply chain disruption, so being meticulous is essential for success in this role. Time management is equally important. Purchasing officers must juggle multiple tasks, including sourcing suppliers, issuing purchase orders, managing inventory levels, and ensuring that all activities are completed on time. They need to be able to prioritize tasks effectively and handle pressure when deadlines are tight, ensuring that procurement activities do not disrupt business operations. Good communication skills are essential in this role as well. Purchasing officers must communicate clearly and effectively with both internal teams and external suppliers. They need to be able to explain requirements, negotiate terms, and resolve issues in a professional and constructive manner. Strong interpersonal skills also help when building and maintaining relationships with suppliers, as collaboration and trust are crucial in ensuring long-term success. Familiarity with procurement software and tools is an important technical skill for purchasing officers. These tools help with tracking orders, managing supplier data, and analyzing spending patterns. Purchasing officers must be proficient in using software such as enterprise resource planning, ERP, systems or dedicated procurement platforms to streamline their tasks and improve efficiency. Work environment and challenges. Purchasing officers work in a variety of industries, including manufacturing, retail, healthcare, government, and logistics. They are typically part of a procurement or supply chain team, collaborating with other departments such as operations, finance, and inventory management. In larger organizations, purchasing officers may specialize in particular categories of products or services, such as raw materials, office supplies, or IT equipment. In smaller companies, purchasing officers may handle a wider range of procurement activities. The work environment can be fast-paced, especially in industries with tight production schedules or those that rely on just-in-time inventory systems. Purchasing officers need to be proactive and able to respond quickly to changes in demand, unexpected delays, or supplier issues. They often work closely with other departments to ensure that procurement activities align with broader business goals and strategies. One of the challenges faced by purchasing officers is managing supply chain disruptions. Factors such as natural disasters, geopolitical events, or shifts in market conditions can affect the availability and cost of goods. Purchasing officers must be adaptable and resourceful, often working with alternative suppliers or finding ways to mitigate delays. Maintaining a balance between cost saving and quality assurance can also be challenging. Purchasing officers must ensure that they get the best prices for goods and services without compromising on quality. This requires careful evaluation of supplier performance, market conditions, and potential risks. Educational requirements and training. Typically, a bachelor's degree in business administration, supply chain management, logistics, or a related field is required for the role of a purchasing officer. While some employers may accept equivalent work experience, having a degree provides a strong foundation in business operations, economics, and procurement principles. Certifications can enhance the credentials of a purchasing officer and increase their chances of advancement. Certifications such as the Certified Professional in Supply Management, CPSM, or Certified Purchasing Professional, CPP, are recognized in the industry and demonstrate expertise in procurement and purchasing practices. Practical experience in procurement, supply chain management, or a related field is essential. Many purchasing officers gain experience through internships or entry-level positions in purchasing or supply chain management. Experience with procurement software and familiarity with industry-specific procurement practices can also be valuable. Conclusion. The job description of a purchasing officer involves a variety of tasks, from sourcing and negotiating with suppliers to managing inventory and ensuring compliance with company policies. Purchasing officers play an essential role in ensuring that businesses acquire the necessary goods and services at the right price and within the required timeframe. They must possess strong negotiation, analytical, and communication skills, as well as a solid understanding of procurement processes and market trends. As businesses continue to face global supply chain challenges, the role of the purchasing officer has become increasingly critical. By maintaining cost efficiency, managing supplier relationships, and ensuring timely procurement, purchasing officers contribute significantly to an organization's overall operational success and long-term profitability.